So I think it's time for us to get going now. We are in spring, our army is at the ready, both of them are, and I think we should be good to go. And the way we're gonna do this is, I think we're gonna go through Amasea here, then down to Samosata, possibly even looting it. Then we're gonna pass through this small gap here between the mountains, or the hills, whatever it is, this forest. Then march and trespass through Seleucid territory, avoiding Tushpa and its dangerous walls, crossing this bridge here instead, then going into Atrapat Khan territory, and then from there on out we might start fighting Atrapat Khan, or we will just go down and settle down in Parthava. Because Parthava here, they own one of the two settlements we need, or I want to settle in, because either I want to settle down here in Hegetomopoulos, or in Ekbatana, that is right here. And they own both of them, so we need to go to war with Parthava somehow. But yeah, we still need to cross paths with all these other factions. So let's just get going. This army here, the big one, they can move quite far actually. They can almost reach Samosata in one turn. So we're gonna have to wait for this army here. They are the slower one. Maybe they should actually get the agent in their army, because she will improve movement range. So let's hand her over. Oh wait. Just get her out of the army and over into the other one. Because she will increase movement range by 13%. And you can still move quite far, but we're not going to move all that much further because you need to stay together. And we're not going to buy any more units because what we have right now in terms of expenses, we don't want to increase that any more than necessary because we can't get much more. We should possibly also start thinking about moving this guy here, our dignitary, over towards the new territory as well. And I think he will accompany the army. Maybe he should have been inside one of them actually. We also need to research something new, and I think we're gonna go down this route here, Commonwealth and Measures, so we can get some proper buildings for when we start expanding our territory. That's interesting. The Armenians, they are attacking the Galatians. And I don't think we're gonna support them in this fight here. They liberate the town, which is fine by us, because yeah, like, it doesn't really matter for us. And with the Armenians liberating this town here, they also revealed their own position of their armies. So if they are up here, at least the larger one of the larger armies, that means that we should be able to deal with this town down here without many issues. Never mind, there is an actual army there. Huh. God damn it. Well, I think we're gonna go for the classic technique here, which is to besiege the town, blocking the garrison from supporting the main army that we will attack now with all of our units. And they are in a fortification, but we have a lot more units here that we are going to be able to use. And their units are pretty much shit. I mean, ours are as well, but less shit, I guess. So our reinforcements are going to come in from this side here. So we will deploy over here as well. None of our units are really made for frontline usage. But I guess these Phrygian Axemen, they are the most capable ones. So they will be on the front line. And then we're gonna use our Thracians on one flank, like this. And then keep the Georgian medium infantry on the other. Skirmishers, you can stay in behind as always. And then we'll keep our cavalry out here on the far left. And we can already see now that they are going wide. And actually, you know what? Rush forward and just get a position, then you can start fire whenever you are able. like this. Just giving everyone their orders to charge. Like that, and then you guys flank around. So everyone, you need to get into position now before this gets too dangerous for our own units. And oh, see a general unit over there. You guys, maybe you could try to target him. Yeah, there we go. They are already breaking out here on the left. Courtesy of our cavalry, of course. Where can we use you guys? Probably around here in this gap. Taking advantage of it. You guys charge in. You should probably run or something. Why are you walking? Oh shit, cavalry. Take them down. It looks like we are destroying their sense of formation. But out here on the right, we have a few issues, it seems. Skirmishers, you can't do anything, right? You can perhaps focus fire on this blob over there. And also we might as well just use our abilities. Because the left side is just wavering. It's going great over there. We deal with these units over here, so now they can flank around as well, encircle these guys, just charge in actually. And it seems like we have punched our way through the Armenian army. And considering we know the other one is in the north and they only had 2 armies, well, if we are working out of our previous intelligence from episode 3, that means that we now will have a free way to just go around as we wish. A decisive victory where we lost 500 men ourselves and took out basically their entire army. And now it's time to deal with the garrison. Let's kill the captives, just to appease the Galatians. And now we need to deal with the town, and they do have a full garrison, so we'll probably have to fight this ourselves. And yeah. Or we could just auto-solve it. I think I'm gonna auto-solve it actually. Because I do not really want to fight that. It does mean that we'll lose a few more men than actually we need to, so that's kind of an issue. But let's loot the town and then we'll stay here for a turn or two. Just hopefully for long enough that we can replenish. And you can see here we are able to move through this small passage here. So this is the direction we are gonna go. I'll just send out our spy if possible, and we can't actually, never mind. But I wanted to check out whether we could see any armies over here. But there shouldn't be any armies. This should be all they have right now. And hopefully they're not actually gonna go for Sinope. Which is a settlement that might actually start revolting soon. And that will be an issue for us. We can get some Cappadocian levies here, but we don't really need them. Oh, we can also get these Syrian mercenary archers actually. Now that could be interesting for our units. But I don't think we are gonna go for them at the moment. We're gonna stay put, go into patrol stance actually, and hopefully get enough replenishment here so that we don't need to worry about that for the last bit of our voyage or journey here. Let's go for upkeep reductions, and then we should probably go for some more Righteous Sovereign and then Master of Statecraft stuff, because we really want that diplomatic bonus. And also the minus 20% public order penalty due to presence of foreign cultures. Because wherever we are, we will experience foreign cultures, so that should be very good. We could also go for straight up just converting culture bonuses, but I think this is fine as well. And we have now begun bordering the Seleucids, and I don't think they like us. We're gonna go to war with them at some point, because they are actually the overlords of Pathava, the ones we need to conquer. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter that we end up trespassing on their land. We could possibly get a deal out of it that will help us become more friendly with the Ptolemies. Let's just steal some gold along the way and keep this guy going. My ideal location for the capital will probably be here at Hecatomompolis, because I always feel like this is such a perfect place for a capital. And I've never actually had a capital here or starting location here, so I really want that. Ekbatana, you can also get that. You can always get that from starting as Atropat Khan, because that is their main capital. So I don't really want to do that, but that is also a suitable option for us. I would also like to mention that at any moment we could lose our capital, and through that also all of our trade income, which is only 200. What the fuck? Well, down here it says 440. That sounds more reasonable, but that would be an issue for us. I am gonna disband our governor here, because he's not gonna get any more experience, and we need his experience for when we start settling in. As you can see, we actually did end up getting all the replenishment, and actually still can. Interesting. Nevertheless, we are gonna keep on moving, and we're gonna send the smaller army out first. They didn't get all that much replenishment. That's to be expected, because they are the army, the kind of army that they are. And this should be fine. Hopefully, by trespassing onto Lucids, we will become friendly with the Egyptians. And we can get a few agreements with Kartli, actually, and I think we're gonna take that. They are willing to give us gold for it. So just whatever you're willing to give us, we will accept. Military access as well, there we go. Thank you. And there we see Ekbatana. It is a nice settlement, and there appears to be basically no army there. So taking it should be possible. But it's just whether we are willing to settle there over down here. So now that we know what it looks like, we're gonna move our agent back down to Hecatomompolis so we can take a quick look at it again. And then we can make a decision once the army get there. So we just gained a non-aggression pact with Pergamon, because apparently they wanted one with us, and we will of course accept that. Any allies we can get, the better. And another enemy, of course. Thank you. So it looks like the Armenians, they're actually moving to attack Sinope right away. And we might end up losing our capital. So we need to find a place to settle fast, because that's probably going to be in the next turn or so. I believe, at least. We do have a winter, so maybe their movement range is disrupted. But we need to find a place to settle, and I don't think we can make it far enough to actually reach the town over here at Gansak. I mean, it's right around here somewhere. And actually, I think we're just gonna move south and then possibly be forced to attack the Seleucids. In the worst case, at least. But most likely, we're gonna go into another turn where we will not have any settlement, any capital again. But we've been in such a situation before. So they didn't attack, and that's actually very good for us, because that means that we most likely won't end up taking attrition. They're just raiding the land instead, along with the rebels, who actually have some interesting Galatian warriors. I would like some of those. But that is very favorable for us. Now, we're gonna go for Gansak then. And I wonder how far it is. There it is, Gansak. So that's where we need to go for now. And we can't really reach it, but we can get into their territory. And we are gonna trespass on them. I wonder, can we get anything interesting? No. Do they have anything up at this settlement here? They do. Okay, that's interesting as well. It will take 2 turns for us to reach Ekbatana. Because I was thinking maybe we should just avoid attacking Ashpat Khan for good and just go straight for Ekbatana instead. But I think, like, by this point, it's reasonable enough for us to just take Ekbatana because it will take too long for us to get all the way down here to Hekatomopoulos. I mean, we are going to take it at some point, but we will just settle at Ekbatana, make that our capital, and then expand from there. And there we go, our capital is gonna be attacked. Hopefully they're just gonna sack it and actually not take it as per se. But no, they liberate it instead. God damn it. So once again we're without a town and are taking attrition. And apparently Ashpat Khan, they have been quite fond of us because they have abandoned their capital. And of course we're gonna accept such a thing, and they apparently have another ally of theirs. But just matter, we already have so many enemies, might as well make another enemy. And I think what we're gonna do here is we are gonna merge our units. Because we took a lot of attrition there, I feel like. Way more than usual. But with that, let's go. Let's fight this. Another decent battlefield, and we have our reinforcements appearing from over here, so we're going to deploy over there as well. We're going to keep all of these weaker units here in the background, in this forest here. They can just stay there and be quiet, hopefully don't get killed. And we're going to use a simple plan here, just hammer and anvil as usual. And is that the town in the background? It might be, actually. Yeah, it is. We're probably gonna have to fight a battle over there because they do have other units at that other town that we saw. So we will most likely have to fight there. I doubt they will just let us stay here in their lands unopposed. Another thing we should consider is the fact that at some point we will get our reforms. And once we get those, these weak-ass units here, the ones we have from our own population class, will become so much better, and we don't need to rely on all these local units, area of recruitment units. Although it is kind of interesting to use these guys here in battle all the way down here, so far away from their original home. But the Armenian cavalry is by far my favorite unit that we have at the moment. Like, look at this guy here alone. So badass. Must be hot as hell. And we should be in position now. Let's just go that tiny bit further. Cavalry, start walking again. We don't want you to run. You guys should probably form up a bit more in the direction of the ones you're about to face, instead of that flanking maneuver thing. And also, all the infantry, we are going to tell you to charge right away and then send the cavalry out on the flank, just like we did with that town earlier. But this time also use our cavalry, our generals, to flank around. Our skirmishers, you should be able to have some fun here. Actually, you should get over here because they are charging. And you should also charge in as well then. Charge there, go in there, go in there actually. Go for the skirmishers now, before it's too late. Oh my god, cavalry, keep moving. Okay, some of our units just got rinsed. Wait, no, that's because these guys, they're moving now. Get back, get back. That wasn't intentional. But some of our units still seem to have been hammered quite heavily from that. There we go, keep pushing, keep pushing. Focus them down. Cavalry, get around. You guys keep causing havoc. Target these guys. Take down anyone within your sight. In theory, we could also just station ourselves here, make this our new land, Gansak, and whatever land Ashurpat Khan had before this. It would appear that we have crushed their armies. That must mean that we have won the battle, right? Come on. There we go. Decisive victory. Gansak is ours. A new capital, and we lost that unit, although we didn't actually use it. And I think we're gonna have to make the tough decision and make this our capital for the rest of this campaign, or most of this campaign here. We're gonna occupy the settlement and keep this as our own, try to actually defend it from now on, and this is gonna be our base of operations. We're gonna move up and we're gonna try to take down Fraspa here, if possible. And we can't do it right now, but that's okay. I wonder, where did that second army go they had? Because we know they had one. And also, if we take Fraspa here, we will be able to trade with Kartli, because they've taken back Armavir. This agent here, you might as well get down there. You can stay where you are. Well, you will have to move anyway. So you might as well just keep an eye out to look for that army that we were wondering about. But we have made it now, and we need to figure out what to do in order for us to survive this. We're gonna upgrade these guys here, increase our well, survivability from all these different cultures, and we're gonna have to convert all of this. This is gonna be a, well, what's it gonna be? It's gonna be a farming settlement for now. It's most likely gonna be a farming settlement in the later part of this campaign here anyway. And then we're gonna destroy that, and probably also this one here too. And then we're gonna build something completely new there. In terms of units, I think yeah, we're going to keep it as it is at the moment. Put you down here, because if these guys are to attack, they will most likely besiege the town from the north and then send the other army down. If they want to get rid of this army here on their own, because they're going to make the same tactic. They're going to use that too. But if they are going to do that, that means this army that is besieging won't be able to support them. So that should be fine if we place them down there. And you might as well fortify yourselves. We can also get a champion now, and we are gonna take one of those. We're gonna go for this guy here because he has some public order things going on, and we might need that. And we're gonna try to avoid going to war with Parthava for the moment, until we've dealt with Ashurpat Khan at least. Okay, and that was the most quiet turn that we have ever had in this campaign. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna immediately go up here, besiege Fraspa, and then take out their armies. And then get rid of the Ashurpat Khan faction here for good. That army is gonna run, and that should be fine. That means we can most likely just auto-solve this battle here and take the town, and that should be the end of Ashurpat Khan. I hope. Let's just occupy the settlement, and they are just gonna withdraw all the way back there.
How can I be treading softly?
So they're gonna take attrition now, and one of their armies can reach the town. The other cannot. So if we can just sabotage them. We couldn't, but yeah, they shouldn't be an issue. Cartley, you've actually taken fastest now. So you're getting stronger too. Our empire is growing and our allies are growing. And to think that this is all due to Marcus or Decimus Junius Brutus and Marcus Junius Brutus, the Brutii brothers. It's unfathomable. They have been such a crucial part of this campaign here. We're gonna build a consecrated grounds, and we could also go for Persian immigration building here if they have some proper units, but they're not gonna give us any units from that, so no. Instead, we're gonna build a villa, and we're gonna upgrade this here, convert that as well, and then build some farmland at Fraspa. Get the food going so we can get some growth going here as well and start developing this land here. We have a lot of gold, so we have plenty of opportunities to develop. Or opportunities to develop things. We can't see the other army, so that's good. You're gonna be staying right around here for now. Both stealing gold and converting the local culture. Already at 4.4% Roman on Latin. That's great. That's very great, actually.
Ready for orders. Advance.
And now that we are neighbors with Cartley, would you like to trade with us? No. Why not? We do have a non-aggression pact and military access. So it should be fine. We do have a lot of resources. We produce silver and lead. Resources that you do not have. And you're not even producing gold yet. You do have the building for it. Amavir, or the settlement for it. But that should be enough. At least I would have thought so. But I guess I'm wrong. Another turn has passed and nothing happened again. They're just sitting around out here taking attrition. And that basically means that we are in good hands. Can we convert this guy here? No, we can't. We can try to assassinate him, which doesn't matter because they will just die. And the agent will die with them. But I think we're gonna send this guy over here to Tushpa. I mean, they're not gonna attack us. We're at good shape now. They're not gonna be able to even defend or counterattack anymore. We are suffering a lot from public order here, from events. Slave problems, I guess. And also the fact that we are tyrants. The Brutii are tyrants. We need to change that, and that we can do by, well, getting rid of some of these guys here. They should actually marry, by the way. So let's marry them off. You, Desmos, you've been married to Pontia Helva and Marcus Kaikurina Varo. Quintilius Varo. Okay, so it seems like Desmos, you have had, well, you have been favored here with a very lovely wife. You too, actually, a beautiful wife. Wait, a beautiful wife lowers campaign movement range. I wonder why. That's actually hella funny. Aladista, hoping to gain favor, has performed a number of unsavory tasks for a family member. The scum is now attempting to blackmail you. Yeah, fuck him. Have him killed. Let's make Marcus Brutus the heir for now as well. Giving him all the titles. He is the primus inter pares anyway. can we do anything here? We should probably start working on that public opinion thing. We are gonna put Cursor here back in as a governor,
Commander, call this
actually saving us from a rebellion. That's incredible.
ready for battle.
How long until you will increase in rank again? 7 turns? Something like that.
Commander,
Marcus Junius Brutus, you will be replaced as well. This will lower our income because
ready for battle.
the Lebo here, he doesn't have the upkeep cost reduction bonuses. But so be it.
My sword is yours.
This guy here should probably go up into the army, or you could actually stay around our towns and just
On the move.
rile the population, or whatever it is called, in our own territory.
How can I assist you further?
In military fervor. Bring words of glorious battles and great victories, thereby inspiring the local populace.
Peace is for the willing and the weak.
But his presence alone just made it so much worse.
How can I serve?
Hopefully this agent here will help with that.
Bring me the ledger.
Not really. It increased our income though. So they have now moved into our territory. Yeah, that can't be a thing. We gotta get rid of them.
Victory for Rome.
Yeah, move back, move back. And we are gonna go through and actually deal with the last few units they have. Hopefully getting rid of this faction for good. Marcus Decimus Junius Brutus. There we go, they're gone. And yeah, that's the end of our trip at Khan. Nice. We will move you guys all the way back to Gunsack now. Frostbar should be in safe hands all the way up here. Maybe the Armenians will move through and attack. But hopefully the fact that Cardley are here will keep us safe and sound.
Commander,
And what should we do now? You know what? I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna end this episode here. Then I will take a few minutes to figure out what we need to do next, because there are a lot of things we need to do here. And we just need to figure out the proper way to do this. And then, at the start of the next episode, episode 5, I will explain exactly what we're gonna do and how we intend to do it. So see you over there, I guess.